Ever ignored minor health symptoms? They could be crucial signals of grave issues like colon cancer. Stay tuned as we delve into the 7 warning signs of this silent killer that you can't overlook. The first warning sign we're going to discuss is changes in bowel movements. Now, we all have our normal when it comes to bowel movements, and occasional deviations from this norm are usually no cause for alarm. However, if you notice persistent changes, it's time to pay attention. We're talking about constipation, where you experience difficulty or infrequency in passing stools, or its opposite, diarrhea, where your stools are loose and watery. Both can be signs of colon cancer when they persist longer than a few days, without an apparent cause like a change in diet or a stomach bug. Another red flag is a change in the consistency of your stools. If they become thinner or take on a different shape, it could be a sign of a blockage in your colon, possibly caused by a cancerous growth. So do not dismiss consistent changes in your bowel movements, as it could be a sign of something more serious. Blood in your stool is another warning sign that should not be ignored. You see, the presence of blood can indicate that something is not quite right in your digestive system. It's a symptom that could potentially be linked to colon cancer, among other conditions. Now, blood in stool may present in various ways. It could appear bright red, indicating fresh bleeding, or it might be darker, almost black, signaling that it's been in the system for a while. Sometimes it might not even be visible to the naked eye, only detectable in lab tests. The blood could be due to polyps, abnormal growths in the colon or rectum, which can become cancerous over time. Or it could be the result of a tumor in the colon that's bleeding. Either way, it's a symptom that's impossible to diagnose at home and requires professional medical evaluation. Remember, seeing blood in your stool warrants immediate medical attention. Persistent abdominal discomfort is another sign to watch out for. This is not to say that every stomach ache or cramp is a cause for alarm. We all experience these from time to time. However, if you find yourself frequently dealing with gas, bloating, or a feeling of fullness that simply doesn't go away, it could be an early warning sign of colon cancer. Cramps that persist for days or even weeks, whether they're mild or severe, could be your body's way of telling you that something isn't right. Similarly, chronic discomfort or pain in the lower abdomen, or the feeling of needing to make a bowel movement that isn't relieved by doing so, could also be indicative of this disease. Remember, these symptoms can often be associated with less serious health issues as well, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. So if you experience persistent abdominal discomfort, make sure to consult your doctor. Unexplained weight loss and fatigue can also be warning signs of colon cancer. When we say unexplained weight loss, we're talking about a noticeable drop in body weight that occurs even when you're not trying to shed pounds. This could be due to the cancer cells using up your body's energy reserves or causing changes in the way your body absorbs nutrients. Now, let's talk about fatigue. We're not referring to the usual tiredness that follows a busy day or lack of sleep. We mean a constant, unrelenting feeling of exhaustion that doesn't improve with rest. This may be a result of the body diverting energy to fight the cancer, or due to the loss of blood that often accompanies colon cancer. It's important to remember that these symptoms can be caused by a variety of conditions, not just colon cancer. However, if you're losing weight without trying or feeling constantly tired, it's time to seek medical advice. Our last 2 warning signs include a feeling that the bowel does not empty completely and iron deficiency anemia. Now, these symptoms might seem unrelated, but they can indeed be indicators of colon cancer. Let's break it down. Firstly, the feeling that the bowel does not fully empty is often reported by people with colon cancer. This sensation can occur when a tumor in the colon interferes with the normal function, making it feel as if something is still there even after a bowel movement. Secondly, let's talk about iron deficiency anemia. This is a condition where your body lacks enough iron to produce hemoglobin, the substance in your red blood cells that carries oxygen. But how is this connected to colon cancer? Well, a tumor in the colon can bleed slowly, and over time, this blood loss can lead to anemia. If you experience any of these symptoms, it's crucial to get checked out by a doctor. To recap, we've covered 7 important warning signs of colon cancer that you should not ignore. From changes in bowel movements to the presence of blood in your stool, these signs serve as a wake-up call that something might be amiss. Abdominal discomfort, such as cramps, gas, or pain, is another indicator that warrants your attention. It may seem like a common occurrence, but if it persists, It's a sign that you need to consult with a healthcare professional. The same goes for unexplained weight loss and fatigue. If you're losing weight without trying, or if you're constantly feeling tired, even though you're getting enough rest, it's time to seek medical advice. Then we have the feeling that your bowel does not completely empty. This sensation, coupled with iron deficiency anemia, can also be indicative of colon cancer. These symptoms may not seem like a big deal on their own, but when they persist or occur together, they should not be overlooked. Now, why is it crucial to be aware of these signs? Because early detection is key in the fight against colon cancer. The earlier the diagnosis, the higher the chances of successful treatment. This is why regular checkups are so important. They allow healthcare professionals to catch potential issues before they escalate, and this can make all the difference in the world. So, take these warning signs seriously. Listen to your body. If something feels off, don't hesitate to seek medical help. Remember, your health is your wealth. The value of good health cannot be overstated, and it's something that should never be taken for granted. In conclusion, colon cancer is a serious health issue, but with awareness and early detection, we can fight back. Knowledge is power, and sharing that knowledge can save lives. If you found this video informative and helpful, please share it with your loved ones. Remember, early detection saves lives.